Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. I might look a little bit weird because I have a big light behind the camera, which might be getting a little bit annoying in a while. But for now, we'll take a look at Bitcoin. All right, it's still the weekend, so yesterday we did not get that much movement as expected. If you watched the video yesterday, that's just usually what happens in the weekends. The volume dries up, the liquidity dries up, and the price just moves sideways for a bit. I have this weird glitch on my charts because it's right here in Europe. It's daylight savings time. I believe it's not all over the world, but the clock goes back an hour. So that creates this. But all right, we'll talk about Bitcoin. So the liquidity, the volume has dropped down massively. Down towards $9.5 billion right now, excuse me, which was, it's actually lower than it was last week, all right? Even though like last week it already was, it was pretty high, but we've seen a significant decrease in the last 5 days, from about $55 billion down to $10 billion in daily volume. So what that probably means, as we're heading into the last week of October, at least the last days of October, more money is going to come into the markets. Funds and big traders will close or open their positions. That means there's a lot of movement while the liquidity is low, so we're going to get volatility. So the main objective for us is to determine whether that volatility will be bullish momentum or bearish momentum. And that's always difficult to say, all right? Especially at the end of the month, because the end of the month, like usually what happens is that positions get closed, all right? So I would assume that most of the big positions are long now. So then you would say, all right, then if those are closed, then the underlying asset is sold, so we'll get a pullback. And apart from that, Bitcoin has also hit major resistance levels, so we're due for a pullback, which is true. But the end of the month, like sometimes the end of the month can still be in the same direction as the month, and then the beginning of the next month is the pullback. So to me, it's very 50-50. Like the options are either a pullback down towards 32,500 and 31,700, or a continuation back up to 35,000 and then probably making a higher high between 36,200 and 37,600, which is the main price target. So those are the two options. And yesterday I said I was leaning towards a bullish continuation, and I still am. And it's a bit hard to say, but like it has to do with the immense momentum we saw last week. Like that momentum, it's like a lot of positions were opened there, and it seems hard to believe for me that all of those positions will already be closed in less than a week. So I at least expect that initial push. Maybe that's followed by a dump on Tuesday or Wednesday. That's a possibility. But for now, it seems more logical to me that we will continue this push. Now, technically, it's also the most likely scenario because we're in a heavy uptrend and there's no bearish indication. But that doesn't always matter. Like the end of the month, usually it's just it's no man's land. All right, nothing like technicals don't really work. So we'll have to think about it like this. So I would say, given what I've said about the logics behind closing those positions, etc., I would say it's most likely that we will get that last push, and then from there, I don't think Bitcoin will be able to break above this area. It's a possibility, but I don't think so. So this is what I expect. Now, if for some reason in the next 24 hours, Bitcoin starts getting a lot of bearish momentum and it drops down below 33,500, I was probably wrong. All right, that's a possibility. I can be wrong. Personally, I'm not going to be trading Bitcoin, so this is like it doesn't really matter to me. Like most of my long positions, I'm mostly in long positions right now. Most of them are secured, so with the stop loss at entry, where we already took some profits, etc. So yeah, those are my thoughts. All right, those are my thoughts on Bitcoin for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. We have some very big news coming next week, all right, which I will tell you about later. For now, know that I also have my premium group, in which I share all of my trades. You gain access to an amazing community full of traders. So if you want to become a better trader while also making some profits, consider joining. All right, the profit report will be released somewhere next week as well. That's not the big news, but we've had another profitable month. So if you want to check that out, you can see that we're profitable. All of the trades are transparent. Links will be down in the description if you want to join. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.